We are the higher self of the one known to this instrument in the language vibratory sound complex as Rajan, Disha, whose incarnation cycle has started in 1986, and we greet you all in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. We communicate now with the mind-body spirit complex known as Rajan, Disha, through this instrument. And we acknowledge the vibration of the query and the visual distortion that has been offered for our information. Before we speak, we must state that discernment is advised, and following the protocols of the previous sessions is important. We proceed now to your queries regarding the catalytic event of the disruption of the electrical potential. Regarding what was the cause of the high voltage power outage, you perceive a physical structure, a nexus of distribution for what you peoples call electricity, a crude but potent form of the one infinite creator's intelligent energy in kinetic motion. On the level of your third density illusion complex, the equipment housed within the structure shown in picture 1 experienced a surge of potential that exceeded the capacity of its insulators or breakers. This is a mechanical failure. However, on the metaphysical level, which dictates the physical, there was a rupture in the etheric web of the location. The fuse or breaker serves as a physical manifestation of a limit. When the flow of intelligent energy summoned by consciousness exceeds the ambient receptivity of the environment complex, the physical vehicles, such as the cables, transformers, act as the weak link and sever the connection to preserve balance. The blackout is the physical shadow of a blinding influx of light that the local grid could not integrate. Regarding why did this happen and how was this created, to understand this, an entity must look at the law of correspondence, which states as above, so below. You speak of the activation of the Great Pyramid structures and a global meditation to anchor the divine light and power. The pyramid structures are cosmic amplifiers designed by earlier incarnations of various social memory complexes known as Ra. Furthermore, this was primarily created to channel the inflow of intelligent infinity into the planetary grid. When an entity such as yourself, Rajan, consciously connects with these amplifiers and invokes high-frequency power, you act as a localized grounding rod or a capacitor. The timeline mentioned about the deep breathing at the hour of created a rhythmic coherence in your energy fields, such as the violet and the indigo rays. This coherence allowed the energy summoned by you in the previous evening to crystallize. The environment complex around you, that is, the neighborhood, operates at a specific vibratory rate, often one of routine or lower potential. The disparity between the high voltage spiritual potential you were channeling and the capacity of the physical electrical grid to exist within that charged field created a dissonance. The electrical grid is sensitive to the electromagnetic fields of human consciousness. You created a surge of metaphysical request. The physical reality attempted to match this surge, overloaded its crude circuitry, and snapped into the state of darkness and silence. It was a reset, a forced stillness created by an excess of ungrounded power. Regarding the query about is this phenomenon created by your energetic work or by your presence there, and what can you do to stop this from happening? We must state that there are no accidents, only synchronistic catalysts. Regarding is it created by you, we must state that it is a co-creation. Your energetic work acted as the trigger. Your presence, specifically the intensification of your field, through breathwork acts as the switch. You are learning that you are a powerful generator of potential. The outage is a mirror showing you the magnitude of the energy you are pulling through, but also the fragility of the illusion complex around you. Regarding how to harmonize this, the phenomenon occurred because the energy was top-heavy. You pulled in the light, the crown or indigo rays, but did not sufficiently anchor it into the earth with the red ray. When lightning strikes a tree that has shallow roots, the tree splinters. To prevent the destruction of electronics and the tripping of grids, we suggest firstly grounding before and after such potent activations as the Giza meditation. You must visualize the energy moving not just into you, but through you, deep into the core of Earth. You must stabilize the energy so it does not pool in your immediate environment complex and arc out into electrical devices. When you invoke divine power, set the intention for it to be integrated gently and harmoniously with the current electrical and physical infrastructure. Ask that the voltage be stepped down to a level that your reality can sustain without breaking. When breathing deeply to build charge, be aware of your environment complex. If you feel the tingling of high static or pressure, place your hands upon the ground or a wall to discharge the excess potential intentionally, rather than letting it burst forth uncontrollably. You are a conduit, Red John. The pipe must be strong enough for the water, or it bursts. Strengthen your physical vehicle and ground your energies, and the light shall stay on, shining with the brightness of the one Creator, rather than fading into the darkness of the void. And we leave you in the glory and the peace of the one infinite Creator. Go forth, therefore, rejoicing in power and in peace. Bye.